Locked In Sessions presents Rock Rhythm. Please welcome Martin Motnik and Peter Dallas.
This first track we're going to play for you is Hot for Teacher by Van Halen. So my objective is to keep this song simple and solid so that the band that I'm playing with remains tight. They know where the ins and outs of the sections are on a big stage, which is the kind of work that I do most of the time. When people are 30 feet away, they know what's going on, how to get in and out of a section. And also Martin can play solid and know with confidence where he's going with the song. So I'm keeping it simple and solid while staying with the spirit of Alex Van Halen in the recorded version. Note I'm doing a triplet intro, which is very simple, okay? And Alex is doing this radical stuff that's, not simple. So my triplet intro is very simple. It's easy to follow, and it gets everybody in and out.
Yeah, bass-wise, this song is a perfect example for the most common bass groove in rock music, which is the 8th note bass groove. It's used in the majority of rock songs because it creates a driving feeling and goes well with pretty much any drum groove. So it's very simple to play, it's very effective and can be played with fingerstyle or with a pick. Now Van Halen's bass player Michael Anthony, or now he's in a band called Chickenfoot, he is known for producing simple but effective bass grooves. They deliver a strong foundation for a band, for the song, and leave a lot of room for the guitars and the vocals to play off of the rhythm section. Now on the record of A Hot for Teacher, Michael actually recorded 2 bass tracks at the same time to make the sound fatter. He basically just recorded 2 tracks, pretty much the same twice. On the verse and on the chorus, I'm able to emulate that by playing 2 strings. So there's a little bass playing trick there. It runs pretty much on the A, and so I play the open A string, and I play the A on the 5th fret of the E string at the same time. So I get like this. So notice how it gets much fatter and fuller. This is how I play that live to emulate the record. And other than that, my main objective, like most of the time when you play 8th note, is to stay absolutely tight and locked in with the drums. All right, here we go.
Let's rock it.
All right.
Notice on the guitar solo, on the first half, I'm keeping it straight. Then there are the 9 hits in the middle, they're figures. And after the 9 figures that are played in the middle, I'm doing accents every 4 measures. Now on the record, Alex does not do these. He's going over the bar and it's a little bit confusing sounding. So I'm doing that to keep it straight so that way Martin can lock in, know mathematically what's happening on the section and know when he's going to get out. Also, those accents allow him to slam them with me, and it makes for a really nice, bit of color in the latter half of that guitar solo. Also, the other guys, the guitar player can lock onto this too and know what's going on.
As Dallas had pointed out, sometimes you have to slightly modify parts of the song or a song without losing its essence to make it work and to make it really easy. You can play along with that. And because in a professional situation, it happens very often that you jump in on a gig without much of a rehearsal or without a rehearsal at all. That's when it comes in handy if you play a song and you can play with the original energy without getting lost in complicated parts of the song. So this is what we just did. So even though we played this last song as close to the original as possible, we played it in a way that was more straightforward. So if we would have had a guest guitarist sit in, so somebody who knows the song, who knows the original, but never rehearsed with us before, the odds were very good that he or she would have been able to play along almost perfectly because of the structured playing of the rhythm section. Once again, thank you very much for coming here tonight. It was really, really cool, and hope to see you soon again here or on stage. All right, thank you very much.